You are watching Watch You Tech.
Welcome to Watch You Tech. Today I will be showing you something a little different. While I love showing and talking about watches, I also like to try new or improved technology, hence the name of my channel. I would like to introduce you to Kew Labs and their UTS-1 wireless chargers. The unit I purchased was the daisy chain connector set, which includes 2 charging units. Besides selecting a single unit or a double unit, you will also be able to choose what type of devices you'll be charging. The options are between the iPhone 12 Pro or iPhone 8 to 11 and all Android phones. It's important that you pick the appropriate device, as depending on the model they charge a bit differently. These invisible fast wireless chargers are designed to be used with desks and surfaces between 18mm to 25mm or 0.7 inches to 1 inch thick. You can place them under a desk, countertop, nightstand, or just about any surface so long as it meets the thickness requirements and there is no metal above them. Each UTS-1 box comes with a wireless charger, 3-amp 36-watt power supply, cable clips, manual, a variety of charging stickers, and calibration sheets. You can install the charging unit in 2 ways, by either using the provided screws and inserting them to the 4 holes on each corner of the unit, or by using the double-sided tape. If you notice on the side of the wireless chargers there are 2 holes. One is used to insert the power adapter and the other is for connecting the daisy chain cable. The daisy chain cable is approximately 3 feet long and something to consider when planning your installation. If you are using the daisy chain cable, make sure you use the larger 5-amp 60-watt power supply and not the smaller 3-amp 36-watt power supply. The smaller power supply is meant to be used with each unit individually, while the larger power supply has enough power for 2 units and is unsafe to use on just 1 unit. On one end of the charging unit there is a switch with the letters H, C, and L. The H is for high current, the C is for calibration, and the L is for low current. Now that we have everything out, let's take a look at the installation process. After looking at the bottom of my desk, I installed the wireless charger using the double-sided tape. I then routed the 3-volt power cable over the turning rod that raises and lowers my desk and plugged it into the charger. I plugged in the other end to the surge protector under my desk. On the other side of my desk I did the same thing as previously. You might be wondering why I didn't use the daisy chain cable instead of using 2 separate power supplies. The reason I went this route was because I placed the wireless chargers far apart from each other and the daisy chain cable wasn't long enough. In any case, this setup worked out fine for me. After installing the chargers and routing the power supplies, I went back and installed the cable clips to keep the wires from hanging. This is the end result of the installation under the desk. You can ignore the long power brick in the middle, as that is for the desk itself and has nothing to do with the chargers. Once you install your wireless charging units, the next thing you need to do is move the switch to the middle C to calibrate and find the center or sweet spot for charging your phone. You will use one of the included calibration sheets and place your phone centered on top of the sheet. Move the sheet and your phone slowly up and down and side to side. As you do that, you will hear an audible beep and it will get faster and faster until it's almost one solid beeping sound. When that happens, you have just found the center or sweet spot for charging your phone. Remove your phone carefully without moving the calibrating sheet. Pick one of the stickers provided or use one of your own and place it in the center of the sheet. If your desk or countertop is 3/4 of an inch or less, move the switch to the L. If your desk or countertop is more than 3/4 of an inch, move the switch to the H. These settings should give you the proper current to charge your phone in the best way possible. If everything was done correctly and once the phone is placed on the center of the sticker, it should show charging or fast charging, depending on your model. As you can see on my Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, it works perfectly and shows fast charging. If I lift my phone from the charging area and wait about 5 seconds for it to reset from its charging status and place it back on, it will once again start charging and show fast charging. This tells me everything is working properly. One thing to keep in mind is that when you remove your phone from a wireless charger, you have to give it some time for it to reset from its charging status before you can attempt to place it down again to charge and see if it's still charging properly and get the charging notification. I've seen many people put their phone down on a wireless charger, then pick it up and immediately put it back down, and when they don't get the charging notification they think the charger isn't working properly. This is not the case. You have to give the phone some time to process the information and reset to its normal status from charging mode. So what do I think of Kew Labs UTS-1 under-desk wireless charger? I actually really like it. It's extremely easy to install and the provided manual is well written, which I highly recommend everyone to read before and during installation. The fact that you can attach the charging units under a desk without taking up extra space is fantastic. The unit is well thought out, and like the provided switch that not only helps with calibration but also lets you adjust the setting to low or high to provide the proper current to your devices. I believe this might be the first company to provide this feature on this kind of charging unit. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them below. As always, thank you for watching, Watch You Tech. Until next time.